Hey, I'm Brandon. I've worked at Buschur's for about 3 years now. We've worked on everything from 1Gs, 2Gs.
Hold on. He's using work loosely. Continue.
DSM, so DSM, Evo, GTR, and now we finally got a new platform, which I'm really pumped about.
You look pumped.
I am. I'm really excited actually to work on something new finally.
I'm David Buschur, as most of you know. Just a little whiter. Like the car.
The car's just a lot younger. Alright, so what made you choose the Corolla?
I mean, it kind of goes along with what we've been doing. All-wheel drive, turbocharged, it's just missing a cylinder. It's a good-looking car. It came out when I was out in California working on the Lexus project with D-Sport magazine. And Mike at D-Sport, I thought was going to have some hookups, get us one, but all the dealers, as you know, $5,000 to $10,000 over sticker, and
Yep.
I wasn't willing to pay it. So finally we found a dealer without a markup, Fireman's Toyota in Sandusky for anybody looking for one, and picked the car up.
Yeah, I tried to push you to buy one, even for over a sticker, but you didn't do it. But luckily...
That's because I'm broke.
Weird.
We're broke. Not really, we're not broke. We're just not wasting $5,000 to $10,000 over sticker price.
So, were you skeptical at all before you bought the car?
Yeah, honestly, my attitude about cars. I retired in 2017 because I hated them, and a lot of people, and came back, and I picked it up last week, and I came in there, I was geeked,
Oh, yeah.
like super excited, like this thing is, I would buy this over a GTR, like I told you, this is twice as fun as a stock GTR. Not as fast, twice as fun to drive.
Yeah. When you told me that, I was like, it must be fun before I went to go drive it, so.
And what'd you think?
I loved it. Honestly, it's quick for what it is. To make 300 horsepower on a 3-cylinder stock is pretty impressive, and I know that overseas they've made some good power with the same platform, so I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, if you put the 100 horsepower per cylinder into perspective, that's a 400 horsepower Evo,
Mm-hmm.
a 600 horsepower GTR, and an 800 horsepower V8. It's respectable power.
Right. So, what are the plans for the platform here?
Well, we're going to do it like we always do. Start with weighing it. Every part that comes on or off the car is going to get weighed. Light cars or fast cars, they stop better, they accelerate better, they brake less. We build a lot of famous white cars, Project White. The Bad Bish. Project 1G. I like white cars, I think they look clean. The Bad Bish would probably be a good goal for it. That was a drag-orientated build. That car went 9.0 at 159 on an HT86 with a full interior, 2 mufflers, full 3-inch exhaust, factory Brembos. Nothing was ever cut out of it. Factory glass. It still holds record to this day. 972 on pump gas. Nobody's ever beat that with an Evo. That's probably the extreme side of this. Everybody wants to go 7s and 8s now. They're cool.
Right.
They're not fun to drive,
Mm-hmm.
and they're always broke.
Yep.
So we did another car, Project White, which was an 03 Evo that had AC, power windows, a double dim radio, FP red on a stroker. That car went 1030s back to back to back to back. You could autocross it, road race it, take the kids out. It's fun to drive. You've driven a 2.3 with a red recently we built, and
Absolutely one of the best combos ever. I mean, it's not the craziest, fastest setup, but as far as an all-around car, it's just such a good, fun setup to go out on the street with.
yeah, so I think that's more the goal with this. Not an absolute drag race quarter-mile king, but something that's super respectable. Let's say I think the fastest Yaris has gone 960s. I haven't looked into it much. We want to do our own thing. I don't want to study what everybody else has done. I want to just hit this fresh, like it's new to us. It's not a new platform. It's been a year or two now.
Right.
But I want to concentrate on the braking, the cornering, the response. So to start off with, I don't know, see how much we can make on this stock turbo and make an all-around vehicle,
Right.
and hopefully lose a couple 100 pounds in the process.
Right, so it's fun for anybody that just wants to have a nice street car and be a little bit quicker, or, I mean, obviously we'll probably do things for the guys that, you know, want to go a little bit faster too, but.
Yeah, sooner or later. You know, the build process would be a Project White style build where it does everything really well, and then if the drag racing overtakes, which it probably will for us, then we'll concentrate on, you know, building a drag car. But the initial goal is to improve everything and then see where it goes.
Right. So, like you said, you've had the Bish and, you know, Project White. Were there any names that have come to mind for this car?
Yeah, but in this woke society, none of them are going to work.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I think white power would be cool, and it would fit on a license plate.
I don't know how well that'd be accepted.
That's the problem, man. People are weak. Or, if we dominate and it's white, white supremacy would be cool.
Also, I don't think that'd be
That's
accepted. No.
You're like the little angel on my shoulder, and this
Yeah.
guy over here saying something else. Maybe we'll just call it the BRGR.
It's not terrible.
Wait a minute, that almost spells booger, doesn't it?
Yeah, close.
And we're not going to use that.
That's not green either.
Hey, if you guys got any ideas for a cool name for the project, hit us up. If it sticks, we'll send you a t-shirt.
So, what's the first thing you want to tackle with this car?
You know, exhaust, intake, intercooler, tune. We've got EpiTech coming ready for it. So the first thing will be a good stock tune for the bone stock car that we can offer. And the plan is to offer email packages so you don't have to find a tuner. We should have something that gets really close to being perfect for the packages that we can just send out.
Right, so it doesn't matter where you are, if you're in California, Florida, Texas, we can
Yeah,
get you
send you a
set up.
tune for the octane you need, and you're done.
Right. That's pretty cool. So, do you have any plans to set records with this car?
I don't know. An all-around car first, records later.
Okay.
You have to appeal to the masses. You know, Project White and the Bad Bish had such a huge following. And the Bish, even though it ran 9.0s, I autocrossed that car, and I'm telling you, it was a handful of autocrossing, but it worked pretty good. You know, laggier than you want for autocross, but it was a pretty good package. This, more Project White type.
So no set, like, power goals you want to hit, no, nothing. It's just comfortable, fun, blast to drive, fun for anyone.
The biggest problem with saying a power goal for me now is I have no idea what they're capable of because I'm not looking at what anybody else has done.
Right.
If you told me the record car made 700 horsepower, then I guess my goal would be to make 710.
Right.
But I haven't looked and I don't want to look. I want to do this project completely blind and see where we go with it, not based on what everybody else has done.
Okay. So, ready to see what she makes?
Yeah, let's make a baseball.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Let's do it.